Sure was nice to see the sunshine today. Let's find out if it's going to hang around.
Mike Seidel is outdoors tonight for another installment of neighborhood weather. Michael, how is it out there?
It's just great after a chilly, cold, cloudy weekend. The sunshine is back out here. We're at City Park in Salisbury, and a couple of friends dropped by, Cheryl and Lee. And what brings you down to the park this evening, girls?
Well, all of the ducks and geese are out sporting their babies, and they're beautiful to watch.
And the ducklings are right behind us, right here, and they're trying to sneak up. Now, you tried to fool them earlier with some clover leaf. It didn't work, did you?
Well, actually, they came running, but when they got up to me and realized I didn't have anything to feed them, they left.
Well, I'd do the same thing if somebody tried to fool me and I found out it wasn't really food. You said you raised ducks when you were younger, right?
My father did. I lived on the eastern shore of Virginia, and we raised mallards.
Down there in Accomack County, huh?
You got it.
And now the geese, those are the ones to watch out here, I think. They're the ones that'll come in and take a snap at you.
Well, they'll come in and eat right out of your hand if you have food for them.
But if you don't, then you're in trouble.
Then they nibble fingers.
They'll eat your fingers. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening down here in the park. Beautiful night, huh?
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Now, do you like hot, humid weather or weather like this?
Weather like this. It's beautiful.
We could keep this for the next 3 months and skip right on through summer. Unfortunately, it is going to be heating up the end of the week. Beautiful day today. Some clouds this morning. Our highs this afternoon getting up near 70 degrees in Salisbury. Dover's high officially 64 and a cold start. Our record low this morning, 39. We were down at 43. Even some folks calling in reporting some frost, of all things, here in the middle of May. Very unusual for that right now. And it looks like it's going to be, yes, a great week ahead. Temperatures will be warming up quite a bit, heating up to around 90 in the afternoon. And the first check on the long holiday, Memorial Holiday weekend, looks like it's going to be sunny and beach-worthy with temperatures around 90 next Saturday. So enjoy the cool night tonight. Temperatures are going to be warming up. We'll be back here in the park in Salisbury tonight at 7. Now it's back to Steve and Lisa in the studio.
All right. Thank you, Mike.
Well, here's a look at business news.
With the sun back out today, Mike Seidel decided to get back outside.
He's at the park in Salisbury for neighborhood weather. Mike.
Steve and Lisa, beautiful evening down here in the park, but put the sweater on. It's a bit cool despite the sunshine. Neighborhood weather's coming up next. We'll let you know how cold it's going to be tonight. We'll be right back.
It has been downright cool since Saturday. Let's find out if our weather's going to heat up any this week.
Mike Seidel is live at the Salisbury Park. Mike, how's it looking?
It's looking good, Steve and Lisa. Yes, it's going to be heating up. That's the key word. Really getting hot by the end of the week, so summertime is just around the corner. Just in time for the official start of the summer season this coming weekend, you know, is Memorial Day weekend. Let's check the numbers from today. We started off with some clouds this morning. By this afternoon, though, a lot of sunshine around, high temperatures getting up close to 70 degrees, touching 70 in Salisbury. Then as we get into the end of the weekend, the first day of the big holiday weekend, nothing but sunshine, and temperatures starting to head towards 90 degrees by Friday and Saturday. Also, a noticeable increase in that outdoor humidity. So enjoy the cool weather tonight and tomorrow, because by the end of the week, summertime here on the shore. Neighborhood weather wraps up here at the park in Salisbury. We'll be back out Wednesday and again Friday from the beach.
Okay.
Steve, Lisa?
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Let's take a look at grain prices for this Monday. Let's head back out to the Circus in Salisbury with Mike Gunther Gable Seidel. Mike, take it.
That's right, Steve. We're on top of Conti. Conti is one of 10 elephants out here at the circus, a great circus. It's the largest circus under the big top here in America, and they've got 10 elephants. Conti is 40 years old, and she'll live to be somewhere between 60 and 70 years old, and it's a feeding time out here for the elephants. Doesn't this look like a really bad episode of Doctari? Let's check out the weather from this afternoon. Beautiful day out across the shore, sunshine around, high temperatures getting back into the 80s, lows this morning in the comfortable high 50s and low 60s. Next 5 days for the holiday weekend, a lot of sunshine, increasing amounts of humidity, only a slight chance of afternoon thunderstorms right on through Sunday and Monday for Memorial Day itself. The Clyde Beatty Cole Brothers Circus will be in town tonight at 8, tomorrow night at 4:30, tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, and tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Come on out and see Conti, the rest of the elephants and the animals, and it all benefits the Wicomico Senior High School Band Boosters Club, so it's all for a good cause. I won't be in the show, but let's see if we can get Conti up just for the closing segment, and I'm holding on. I've got my seatbelt on. Ooh, Conti just gave me some of her dinner in my face. I don't think Conti wants to do this. Well, let's see if we can get it. Wrong elephant. We got the word. It's the wrong elephant for this. Steve, back to you. I'll see you in the studio at 11.
All right, Mike. I hate it when they give you the wrong elephant, you know. Let's take a look at today's grain prices.
Memorial Day, hot, hot, and sunny, which has forced Mike Seidel outside for the holiday. Mike, have you found any place cool?
No, I haven't, but it's a little bit breezy out here. We're at Nutter's Crossing Golf Course. It's just open. It's beautiful. The grass is green, certainly because they've been watering it. We'll have the forecast as you head back to work and school for Tuesday. But first, to look at your winds and tides for tomorrow.
A hot one out there today. In fact, Mike is so hot, he's wading through the water hazards at Nutter's. Mike, have you gotten a round in before you started wading?
No, Lisa, I'm not much of a golfer, although I think in high school, if I remember correctly, I did win the caddy scholarship, and it did get me through Salisbury State for the first semester. Beautiful Memorial Day. I don't think it gets any nicer than this. 3 days in a row, sunny, hot, and humid. Certainly we could use the rain, but for a holiday, it's going to be hard to remember one as nice as this one. Beautiful day today, hot and steamy, humidity running around 55 or 60%, makes it feel like 94, and our high this afternoon up to 90. That's not a record. Our record for this date is scorching 97, so we were cooler than the record, but certainly much warmer for the latter part of May. Dover's high this afternoon, 92, and lows this morning were down in the low 70s in Dover, about 69 in Salisbury, so it really didn't cool off, and this morning's lows were about 15 degrees above average. No surprise. Right now in Salisbury, partly cloudy, 89 degrees, a southwesterly breeze, and that is providing some cooling relief. Pressure is falling off just a bit, 30.01. Dover is still at 90 degrees. Their humidity 55%, makes it feel like 94, and a southwest breeze at 13. Around the area, record highs today coming in. Philadelphia, 95 degrees. Right now, National 92, 91 at Quantico, and Richmond a scorching 93. Chance of some more thunderstorms, hopefully, for you farmers and backyard gardeners on Friday. So we're out here at Nutter's Crossing. The view is great, and coming up, Bob West will have more on the golfing scene out here, and we'll be back here at 7. Lisa?
All right, thanks, Mike. You didn't cool me off at all. Let's check back in now with Mike in Hebron and get the word on this hot weather.
No doubt he is breaking a sweat. Mike, hopefully you've got some news on weather changes on the way.
It's going to cool off eventually, but not in the next couple of afternoons. It has cooled off this evening out here at the Hebron Carnival grounds. This all benefits the Hebron Lions Club tonight, tomorrow night, and again Saturday until 11 or 12 o'clock, beginning at 6. Come on out and get the oyster sandwiches tonight. Though we're here at the, I'd say the junk food counter. We've got peanuts, frozen bananas, popcorn, caramel popcorn, caramel corn, and over here the cotton candy. Anybody? Where's Phil Lord? Here. Right here. Come on. Phil Lord happens to be the chairman of the event. Phil, what's going on back here?
We're in here making cotton candy, candy apples, popcorn, caramel corn, frozen bananas.
So after you have the oyster sandwich, the best bet is to come right over here, get some of this sweet stuff. Candied apples. Boy, they look good, don't they? Okay, thanks. I'll take this back to Steve Hammond likes candied apples. All right. A lot more happening today at the fair. Back there on the midway, you can win yourself a stuffed animal. Folks milling around. Over there are a lot of folks getting set to play some bingo this afternoon. And check this out, a brand new 1991 Chevy Lumina. The Hebron Fireman will be giving this away come July 20th at the end of their carnival. They'll be in here next month. Beautiful car. And, of course, what would a carnival be without rides tonight? The Ferris wheel, the zipper, and the merry-go-round. So a lot to do out here tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday night. Very little chance of any rain, and it cools off in the evening, so head on out. Our high today, 94. That's a record for this date, so it was awfully hot. Our old record, 93. There's the streets of Hebron earlier this afternoon. Dover's high, 95. Then for the weekend, it's going to be sunny, continued hot with some cooler air, some slightly cooler air coming back in here on Monday and Tuesday of next week, and only a slight chance of rain. So you farmers and folks looking for some good rains, not in the offing, but some slightly cooler weather by the first of next week. You've got a chance tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday night. Come on out to the Hebron Carnival grounds. It all benefits a great cause, the Hebron Lions Club. We'll be out here enjoying some of the festivities and eating the candied apple, of course.
And stuffing your face.
Steve, Lisa.
All right. Thank you, Mike.
Let's take a look at today's winds and tides and also grain prices. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Fun Fest 1991 in Seaford. You know, the sun is starting to set, but it really feels like it's heating up here.
Sure does. I wonder what's in store for the weekend. Mike.
Steve, Lisa, it's going to be heating up even more this weekend, and in fact, with the humidity climbing, it's going to feel a lot warmer. We're here at one of the Fun Fest booths. It's called Chip or Crack or Break Any Plate, and you win a prize. Now, Bruce Vail says I'm not much of an athlete. Watch this. Watch this. I'll try to do better.
Give it up. Give it up.
How's that? What, a 3 for 5? Let's go into the weather. We'll show you how nice it was today across the shore. Temperature is getting into the 80s in most spots. A lot of sunshine around 86 in Salisbury. That morning low was chilly, 49 degrees. That's just 1 degree warmer than the record for this day, but we won't see 50s or 40. One more good night. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, hotter and more humid. Highs in the afternoon near 90 with a southwesterly wind 10 to 15. Tomorrow night, fair skies, warm and muggy. Lows in the low 70s, so another perspiration night without air conditioning. Then for Sunday and Monday, a few afternoon thunderstorms in the area. Highs in the low and mid 90s. Next week, later next week, we'll clear out once again and cool off a bit, and we'll be back to some more comfortable weather. We're out here at the Seaford Fun Fest, the first annual. I knocked down, I think, 3 plates. Bruce Vail's going to be whacking some turtles, so stay tuned. Steve, Lisa?
Oh,
Mike, I think you owe that guy probably about $5 for all those softballs.
And so if you stop by, every little bit helps. Steve and Lisa, back to you.
Okay, Sue, thank you very much. A very good cause. Well, the weather has also been cooperating. It's been perfect so far.
Mike has a lowdown on what's in store for the rest of this weekend. Mike, make it good news.
Yes, plenty of good news this weekend for the festival. Heading to the beach, heading outdoors. You'll need the sunscreen, and you'll need to stay cool. It's going to be heating up. Weekend forecast is next, but first, here's a look at your winds and your boat situation for Saturday.
Welcome back to Seaford's Fun Fest. So far, beautiful weather.
Absolutely, but it feels to me as though the humidity is starting to creep up a little bit. Mike, is it going to get hotter this weekend?
It sure is. It's going to be a summer weekend here on the shore, the final weekend officially of spring. And once again, we're here at the fair, the Fun Fest here in Seaford. The best part about Fun Fest and fairs are these games of chance. And tonight, I broke some plates earlier at 6, and now I'm going to try to get some balls through these mouths. Barb, if you can get in real tight on that one in the middle. Now look real close. Doesn't that look a lot like Bob West? I can say that because Bob's not anywhere near the fair tonight. Okay, here we go. You can get really close, but it's not as easy. Watch this. Whoa, not. Boo, yeah. 3. I'm not stopping till I get one in. Oh, there's 1. 2. No. Okay, 1 more. Okay, I was 1 for 7, right, Bruce? Pathetic. That's right. Pathetic. Let's look at the stats today. Nothing pathetic about today's weather. Skies were sunny. Humidity was down, and highs were in the low and mid 80s. This morning it was really chilly. 49 in Salisbury, so a chilly morning. In fact, 1 degree. Tomorrow, a lot of sunshine, more humidity. Afternoon highs around 90, but it's going to feel a lot warmer with that humidity back up there in the 40 to 50% range. Tomorrow night, fair. Once again, lows in the low 70s. A warm and muggy night. A few thunderstorms coming in on Sunday and Monday. Let's hope so. Then next week, once again, it'll be sunny and cooler and less humid. So the hot weather won't be here for long, just like this stretch of hot weather. We'll come back with Bruce Vail. Let's go back first to Steve and Lisa.
All right, Mike. When we come right back, Steve Dawson takes a...
Welcome back to Lewis. We're here because tomorrow is the big Zwannendale Heritage Garden Tour right here in Lewis, getting underway tomorrow at 10, continues till 5. And if you're interested in attending the garden tour, visiting 13 homes, you'll want to meet at the Fisher Martin House tomorrow between 10 and 5. But with me this evening is Doris Valenti, and we're out at her house, and of course her husband's house. And tell me a little bit about what the folks will see here in your yard tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, if they come to our yard to see our garden, they'll be able to enjoy our beautiful water pond with complete with water lilies.
And fish.
And koi fish, Japanese koi fish, and lotus. Along with several other plants, and there's about 300 different varieties from the United States and Europe.
Now, I was going to ask you on camera to name all 300 names. You know a few of them, right? But I see them numbered all around here, so the folks can come around and pick them out and name them themselves, right?
We have computer printouts with all the names.
Okay, so you'll be out here hostessing the event tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, I will.
We're all looking forward to it. Maybe the weather may cooperate. Could be some showers for your plants. Let's check the stats from this afternoon. Highs around the area in the low 90s, high 80s near Dover, 92 in Salisbury. And Dover's high was 88 this afternoon. Right now in Salisbury, skies are partly cloudy. The temperature is 86 degrees, humidity 55% with a... Then next week, as we go back to work, skies will be sunny, 80s on Monday. Then once again, the heat will be back on Tuesday and Wednesday. And back here in Lewis, joining me live is Bob West. And Bob?
I got to tell you something.
Okay, what's that?
Scorchy would be very proud of me because I just hooked a big fish in the pond. Good eating tonight, pal.
Well, I don't know if the Valentes would like that.
That's all right.
What's coming up in sports?
That'll be good. Surfing. I wanted to ask you what the wave's going to be like in Delaware.
Surfing is going to be getting better this weekend. A storm will be moving off Cape Hatteras and a northeast wind. Surfers love that kind of stuff. So the waves will be improving. In fact, speaking of waves, how about that transition? Here's your beat and boats report for tomorrow with the winds east at 15, seas picking up at 2 to 4 feet.
Another comfortable day on the shore. Mike is out soaking it all up in Greenwood.
That's right, and getting a taste of some weed as well, I guess. Let's go back to him for the forecast. Mike?
That's right, we're out here at Ray Baker's farm and Ray's combine. Look at this piece of machinery, 20 feet across, right, Ray?
That's right.
And what's one of these deals run?
By a little over $100,000.
$100,000, so farming is no cheap experience, huh?
Not
Tell me a little bit about what the combine does to the wheat.
Well, it cuts it off, and it runs the straw and all up in there, and runs through these rollers and beaters, and it'll beat the grain out of the head and blow the chaff and the straw right back, and it'll chop the straw up and run the grain up into a bin. And it'll hold around 200 bushels in the bin there.
Okay, we saw some of that grain earlier, and then from there it goes into a truck and then down to the
Down to the feed mill.
down to the feed mill. And from where does it go from there?
Well, then it'll be shipped out to somebody for making chicken feed and feed for horses and stuff.
And what's a bushel of wheat going for these days?
About $2.40 some today.
So we're talking a lot of wheat to make some money out here on the farm. You've got 100 acres, and you told me earlier the wheat crop is one of the best you've ever seen because of the weather cooperating. I know a lot of crops need water, but wheat is a little different. Tell us more about it.
Well, this year we've had the best crop we've ever had here, and so far it's averaging over about 50 bushels or over. And the weather didn't seem to bother ours too much because it was pretty well matured when it started getting real dry and hot. The only thing, it did dry off just a little bit quicker, but it didn't seem to affect the yield or anything.
So we hope for the best. You're on your way to maybe a very profitable summer out here on the farm.
I hope.
Let's hope so. So we're going to have some more dinner on the table, right?
Right.
A nice day out here on the farm this afternoon. High temperatures, very comfortable, around 80 degrees. Lows this morning down in the mid-50s. 53 in Salisbury, just a couple of degrees above the record. Salisbury still sunshine, 76, humidity 41%, the wind southeast. Another sunny, comfortable afternoon, 82 to 85. Fair again tomorrow night with a low near 60. Then as we head through the weekend and towards the weekend, temperatures will start to warm up with afternoon highs back into the low and mid-90s on Friday, and maybe a thunderstorm with a weather front coming in Saturday, and that should cool things off just a bit later in the weekend. Ray, thanks for having us out to your farm here in Greenwood.
You're quite welcome.
Thanks for the dinner. Your wife provided us with a great meal as usual. And we'll be back out tomorrow for neighborhood weather at the YMCA for the big seafood festival in Salisbury. Join us tomorrow at 6 and 7. Steve, Lisa?
All right, Mike,
Thanks,
thank
Mike.
you very much. Let's take a look at today's grain prices.
That's right. Mike, can we have some more of this?
We sure can. I'm out here on Ray Baker's farm. He's got 100 acres of wheat, and he tells me that this year's crop is about the best he's ever seen. We'll talk to Ray about the wheat and talk about weather, too, coming up next. Stay with us.
When we last talked to Mike, he was out at the Y in Salisbury checking out the seafood festival there.
He was stuffing his face, I'm sure. Let's head back out and see if anything has changed. Mike?
Steve and Lisa, we're still here in the crab pickers, Dave Dawson and John Rutenberg. How are the crabs, guys?
Oh, they're absolutely delicious.
And you're one of the best pickers out here at the Y.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm trying to.
How about you?
Famous for picking.
Famous for picking. Picking and grinning out here at the Y. We'll be back from the festival. Stay with us.
In Salisbury. Mike, what have you gotten a taste of so far?
So far, nothing, but in just a short period of time, I'll be eating. One of the volunteers out here is Jamie Dewey, who happens to be my niece. Jamie, where are you working this afternoon?
I'm working at the drink.
You having a good time?
Yes.
Okay, well, you better get back to work, right? Okay, we'll be back with a forecast from the festival here at the Y in just a few moments. Stay with us.
We could probably stand to have the weather stay just like it is all the way through September.
Absolutely beautiful. Mike, how long are we going to get to enjoy this kind of weather?
I think it's just about over with, unless you like hot, humid summer weather here on the shore. It's going to start heating up. But this afternoon and this evening, this is the place to be, the Mid-Delmarva Family YMCA, having their 9th annual seafood festival. Everything is on the menu. In fact, I've got the menu right here, including steamed crabs, steamed clams, oyster fritters, shrimp puffs, hush puppies, and I tasted some incredible watermelon. First of the season here on the shore. And joining me is Rich Dover, who is the executive director of the Mid-Delmarva Family YMCA. And Rich, a great weather day for the event, and folks now beginning to trickle in.
Yes, you did a great job. The weather's great with people here. It's just really, really a great time.
And I guess we should tell the folks that it's sold out, that you can't just show up and get in. You sold 500-600 tickets already.
We stopped selling tickets yesterday, as we always do, no matter what the number is, so we can order adequate food and we don't run out.
There's plenty of food here. I've seen it, and I can't wait to get a taste of it. Tell me a little bit about what the YMCA does in the area, in the Lower Shore area, as far as programs for the kids and the adults.
Well, we had learned to swim classes where with no charge. We worked with the United Way on that. Also, we have the day camp program going. We have all types of swim instruction going, rec swim, family programming. It's here if it's recreational.
So there's something for everyone.
All ages.
Okay, I'm going to let you get back to the fun and the food here at the YMCA this afternoon.
Thanks,
and
Mike.
Enjoy the evening.
You enjoy it.
And doesn't this guy look a lot like Bruno Kirby?
Whoever that is.
Go see City Slickers. Beautiful day today on the shore. Sunshine. High temperatures only around 80 degrees. The humidity was comfortable too, and it doesn't get any better than this this time of the year. And as we get towards the weekend, it's going to get hot and summer-like. This is going to be a beach weekend for sure. Afternoon highs back in the low and mid-90s through the weekend. No chance of rain through Monday and Tuesday. So get set for some hot weather. Get the air conditioner ready once again. Change the filter and make sure there's plenty of Freon. We're going to stick around and enjoy some of the food out here at the Seafood Festival at the YMCA. We'll check back with you with an update on the weather tonight just after 7. Steve, Lisa?
Thanks, Mike. Air conditioner ready yet?
Did you check the Freon in the filter?
Did get a new filter for it.
Glad to hear it. Here's a check on business news.
Let's go back over to the block party now.
Mike Seidel is standing by with the forecast and also some boxers. Michael?
That's right, Steve and Lisa. The Delmarva Boxing Foundation, it was founded in the area so kids could have a supportive and competitive drug-free environment for amateur boxing. And they were over there sparring just about a half an hour ago. I was able to grab a few of them, get them over here. We've got David and Hakeem. And guys, tell me a little bit about the program and what got you interested in boxing.
Well, I used to watch the Muhammad Ali tapes at home, and he was so great that, he became my idol. And, my friend told me that he saw a couple of guys told him about boxing, and that Eugene was teaching people, and he introduced me to him, and I joined up with Eugene.
So can you sting like a butterfly and float like sting like a bee and float like a butterfly or something like that?
Yeah.
You can. How about Hakeem? How do you feel about the program? What's it done for you?
Oh, yeah!
Left you speechless.
You wanna,
Tell me a little bit about sparring. How often do you spar? How often do you practice?
We spar maybe about once every 2 weeks, or whenever Eugene feels it's good for us to spar.
So it's a good time and keeps you out of trouble, right?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, and good luck in your boxing right on through the summer months. You got some competitions coming up here, right?
July 20th.
Okay, July 20th. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
How about the weather, though, today? Boy, was it nice outside. Sunshine, temperatures only in the low 80s, humidity very comfortable, and highs up there, 84 in Salisbury, 82 in Dover, lows this morning, comfortable, 57. Tomorrow, we're going to have more sunshine, more humidity, and more heat, highs in the afternoon, 92 to 95. And then as we get into the weekend and next week, more sunshine. It's going to stay hot and humid with temperatures in the afternoon in the low and mid-90s. Slight chance of a thunderstorm coming up on Monday and Tuesday. Look at these. You have it. Wait, what's your name?
Dekia.
Okay, do it for us. Come on, dance for us. Dance for us.
Come on, kid, dance.
Wait, you can't buy entertainment like that. Steve, Lisa, come on out to the block party. Lake Street Playground until 10 tonight.
Mike, I want to see you dance.
Exactly. Come on, Mike. All right.
I thought he was going to say, I've lost my earpiece, I can't hear you, right?
That's what you would have said.
That's exactly right. Thanks,
Let's take
Mike.
a look at today's grain prices.
Thank you, Steve. Welcome back to Rehoboth Live. We're Rehoboth, where we are live. And, you know, I have a very funny feeling that this is going to be a beach-type weekend.
I'll tell you what, if today is any indication of that, meteorologist Mike Seidel has the right idea. He's already made his way out into the sand. Michael.
You guys are such weather prognosticators. You're exactly right. Some great weather to be down here at Rehoboth or any of the beaches along the Maryland-Delaware coastline. The forecast for the upcoming weekend is coming up. But first, your winds and tides for Saturday.
Welcome back live to Rehoboth Beach. You know, you really couldn't have planned it any better than this. It was pleasant all week, and just the time it gets hot and sticky out here, it's time for the weekend.
That's right. Let's find out just how hot it's going to be this weekend. Mike.
It's going to be hot enough to be down here at the beach. In fact, when folks are on the beach at after 6 o'clock in the evening and they're still in the water, you know it's warm down here at the beach. Perfect weekend just to take off, forget about life and your problems, and come on down to Rehoboth or Ocean City or Dewey or any of the fine coastal resorts here. Today's high temperatures were near 90, so it was excellent beach weather. 86 in Salisbury. Dover did get up to 90 degrees with the surf crashing. For us for tonight, another great night. Clear skies, warm weather. Temperatures in the morning 69 to 72. Tomorrow, another perfect beach day. Come on down because your friends will be here, of course. Highs tomorrow afternoon, 93 to 96, so a scorcher for sure, unless you're right along the beachfront. Tomorrow night, fair skies with a low down between 70 and 75, then hot and humid again Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. By the middle of next week, a weather front will move into the area and give us hopes of some rain. By that time, we're certainly going to need some more rain. But for the weekend, no rain, just sunshine out here at Rehoboth. We'll check back with you at 7. Steve, Lisa?
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Sounds like a hot one.
I tell you.
You stay by the water this weekend. Bob West is up next with sports.
Let's head back out poolside to Mike.
Mike, how about some sunshine for the rest of this holiday weekend?
I've got some sunshine lined up for the rest of the weekend. A few more clouds tomorrow. You know, we're out at the Elks pool in Salisbury. It's been a cloudy day, but you never know who you're going to find. Look who's over here on the chair. My gosh, it's a holiday, and look at Bob West is hard at work. What do you got to say, Bob?
Nothing.
It's not your time to be on the air, so he's speechless.
It's not my time. I'm not working overtime on a holiday.
Okay, good point. Over here, though, on my right is Tara Constanza, and Tara's one of the lifeguards out here at the pool, and you can tell she's a lifeguard with that great-looking tan. Tara, tell me a little bit about what's going on out here this summer as far as activities and swimming lessons for the kids.
Well, we're having volleyball on Friday nights and swim lessons, and kids are all going to get together and pitch up tents and have a camp out.
And what's the theory behind the camp out?
Just to lock all the kids up.
Lock all the kids up? How long will they be locked up?
All night.
All night long, and so you lifeguards can play and have a good time, and you lock them up, and then the parents don't have to worry about them either, right?
That's right.
And swimming lessons, how early can kids take swimming lessons out here?
Anytime. Most of them start about 5 years old.
5 years old. And how about the diving out here? Who's taking care of that this year?
Tidewater Aquatics.
So you can come out and learn how to be an Olympic diver. Is that the truth?
Yep.
Can you dive?
I try.
You try, okay. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll try to get some more sunshine for you this weekend. Today, though, for the 4th, it was cloudy and cool, but so far no rain, so good picnic weather. Temperatures today in the mid-70s, 69 this morning in Salisbury and 68 in Dover. Then the weekend looks just great with temperatures on Saturday and Sunday in the low and mid-90s. It's going to stay hot and generally sunny into the first of next week. So we've had a couple of cloudy days recently, and including today, the 4th, but it's going to get better. Trust me, for Saturday and Sunday. And sports time is next. Bob West is here at the pool. And Bob, you know, we had a tough job. We had to come out here today, drink some beverages.
It's all you're supposed to do on a holiday. My good friend Mike Robbins here, the swim coach here at the Elks, said the burgers are almost ready. And that's the most important news I can pass on.
And they're also free, right?
There you go. There you go. I'm still celebrating Coke's big win in the Little League Championship from yesterday.
What's coming up in sports?
Oh, I don't know. Orioles? Maybe talk a little bit of swimming.
A little Wimbledon?
No,
little tennis?
We'll do that at 7.
Okay, no tennis.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay, we'll be back. Stay with us from the Elks Club.
A lot of clouds for the 4th, but how about the rest of this long holiday weekend? Let's check in with Mike and find out. He is at the Elks pool in Salisbury. Mike.
Lisa, we're out here at the pool, and it's a big barbecue day. In fact, the biggest barbecue day of the year. 64 million people will barbecue. We're steaming crabs today out here. We'll eat some crabs and talk weather. Coming up. Stay with us.
It's time now to get the lowdown on Friday and the weekend from Mike. Mike, are we going to see some sunshine this weekend?
We've got sunshine on the way. I promised you sunshine for Saturday and Sunday. I always come through on my promises. Right, Bob? We're out here at the Elks pool. Not a big crowd this evening, of course, because of the weather. It didn't rain, but a lot of clouds around. Still some folks out here enjoying the water. And with me is Bob Hussey, pool chairman, crab expert. How are the crabs, Bob?
The crabs are delicious.
I appreciate the crab, Bob, and I appreciate you bringing out some crabs. We were hoping for some shrimp on the Barbie, but crabs are fine.
Well, that'll be here tomorrow.
Do you play golf?
I like to play golf.
Did you play golf today?
I did not get to play golf today, but I did play yesterday.
And what's your handicap?
16.
16. Bob, what's your handicap? 20, 25?
Scratch.
What's your handicap besides the fact you can't play golf, right? Your scratch, okay. Let's talk some weather now for the rest of the holiday weekend. A lot of folks have plans not only for tomorrow, but Saturday and Sunday for the weekend, as promised. Lisa, Bob, and everybody else. More sunshine, temperatures 90 to 95, right on through the first of next week. So make your beach plans accordingly. We're out here eating crabs at the Elks pool with Bob Hussey. What was your name?
Larry Purnell.
Larry, I didn't mean to catch you with your mouthful.
It's all right. I'm Bob West.
And this guy's Bob West. Bob, some Wimbledon tennis coming up?
I'd appreciate it if you do sports because my hands are too dirty to hold.
What's coming up?
Oh, a little bit of Wimbledon. They're actually working over there in England. We'll show you some of that. And a goofy rodeo. You got to stay around for this rodeo. It's pretty good.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.